Hello, I'm Cristina and I'm from Unwind Studio, which is all about selling needlepoint kits with designs from artists from all over the world. On this smart workshop that you are watching, you are going to learn how to do needlepoint, which is also called tapestry in some parts of the world. I'm going to teach you how to use the most common stitch in needlepoint, which is called the 10 stitch. Also, we are going to introduce you briefly to the long stitch, which is also very easy and very fast and ideal for beginners. To start with needlepoint, these are the materials that you are going to need. First, there's this open canvas that you can see here, threads that you can use from different materials, a sharpened scissors, tapestry needles that have a blunt edge, and finally, we recommend you to use artist tape to protect the edges of your canvas. Okay, let's start and I'm going to explain you now how to use the 10th stitch. I've already cut a piece of thread to start with, and now we are going to thread the needle. So the 10th stitch has 3 different variations, and we are going to explain you how to use the most common one, which is called the Continental 10th stitch. So this Continental stitch is a diagonal between 2 intersections, like so. And to start, you always start from the back of the canvas, like so. To secure the beginning of the thread, we recommend you to secure about 2 centimeters of thread with the other hand, like so. And starting the embroidery and building the diagonals, so from the top hole to the bottom hole, like so. You will be securing the thread at the same time on the back. Like this. So this stitch is all about stitching in diagonals in the same direction, and a good mnemonic to memorize the stitch is when you are going from the left to the right, the stitch goes into the opposite direction of the right to the left, like so. So we are approaching the end of this blue area, and now we are going to switch the direction of the stitch to start embroidering the design from the right to the left. So, and the mnemonic goes exactly as I said. So when you are starting from the right to the left, the stitch is done from the left to the right. Now it's about the time to start thinking on finishing the thread, because the length is not very long anymore. And this is how you do it. Basically, on the back of the canvas, you, with the help of your needle, you cover a piece of the thread, like about 5 centimeters or so, on the back of the stitches that were already done, like so. So this is how it looks, the Continental 10 stitch. The final result, or the end result that you get, is something like this. Now we are going to also show you how to use another simple and very easy stitch in needlepoint. The long stitch is very versatile, and you can do it in a horizontal direction, in a vertical direction, or also in a diagonal direction. To demonstrate how it works, we are going to cover this area here in a vertical direction. To use this stitch, we recommend you to apply a waist notch in the end of the thread, because it can be a large stitch, like these examples that we have here. It's always best to secure the thread in the back in a more secure way. So, applying this stitch vertically, it's just doing the stitch in the height that you want, in a perfectly vertical direction, so along the same row in the canvas. As you can see, this stitch is very fast compared with the 10th stitch, and the texture is always different. It's smoother, so depending on the end result, you might opt to use this stitch instead of the 10th stitch. To finish the thread, we also recommend the usage of a knot that you can do ideally very close to the canvas, so something like this. Finally, you can cover the rest of the thread, also in the back of previous stitches that were done, and cutting the excess. And this is how it looks when you are using a long stitch. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please let us know and we'll be very happy to help. Also, if you want to know more, you can download our free booklet in our website. So happy stitching!